Welcome to this episode of EagleAir TV. I'm El Justice.
And I'm Lucas Finger. This episode features a local Olympian, masks, lane Loney, and boys swim.
Nixa's own Olympic silver medalist, Courtney Frerichs, came back home for a visit. We got a chance to talk to her at Eagle Stadium.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Olympian Courtney Frerichs!
Olympic silver medalist Courtney Frerichs didn't always have her goals set on running.
So I did a little bit of track and field throughout junior high and high school, but I really found my love for distance running when I joined the cross country team senior year of high school here at Nixa.
Courtney's former coach, Lance Brumley, says Courtney is a well-rounded athlete.
Well, in track and field, she was always a soccer player and loved soccer, and that was where her focus kind of was. And so I was able to kind of talk her into coming and doing track and field, and so she would compete in track and field meets. And she's one of those very special athletes that could do both sports and do it successfully. For cross country, she came and ran as a senior and had a huge impact both as an athlete and as a leader.
Courtney thanks Nixa for helping her achieve her goals.
Just a big thank you to the Nixa community. I mean, I think I've been so fortunate to have been supported and encouraged from the, very first time I stepped in foot at Nixa school at age 5. And so, it's said over and over again that, it takes a village to get anywhere. And I think that, Nixa, the community being part of my village, has been a really important part of it. And I feel really thankful for so much support of the community and of Nixa High School. So,
Courtney encourages students to dream big. For EagleAir TV, this has been El Justice.
Masks have been made optional for this school year. Here's a closer look.
In early August, Nixa Public Schools announced that masking will be optional for the 2021-22 school year, as long as cases remain low.
When you looked at our numbers in Missouri, we peaked probably at the very end, the latter part of July, and we're on a trajectory to go down in Christian County. And looking at where we would be at when school started, we felt like our cases would be a lot lower than other folks, and we could start off with the optional masking.
COVID-19 safety guidelines have fluctuated throughout the pandemic as new research becomes available to the public.
Which I feel like has been really confusing about COVID is sometimes it seems like the guidance keeps changing, but what's happening is that we're learning more all the time. And so we're continuing to update the guidance based on the latest research. So initially we didn't know masks helped that much, but then we found that masks help significantly. And initially we weren't quite sure about how effective vaccines were going to be in the general public. And then we found that they work really well and that they're even pretty effective against Delta.
Nixa schools are required to mask when quarantined students make up 7% of the student population, but that data is heavily monitored to catch peaks before they happen.
We have our head nurse, and she retrieves the data every day from the nurses, and they enter it every day. So usually, if not by the end of the day, sometime at night, before the next morning, we'll have the data sets, and we look at it every day. And then if there's any spikes or anything that really jumps out, then she'll be calling one of us on our team to say, hey, we might need to monitor something. And then we'll look every day, and even if someone's way below the 7, if the high school is at a 3 or 4, we'll have the carts to be assembled, that are the UV carts, and be zapping at night.
Regardless of opinion, it's important for everyone to stay safe, healthy, and in school. For EagleAir TV, this has been Lucas Finger.
Lane Loney's jewelry business has taken off recently. Phoebe Gardner takes a look.
Pastimes Jewelry on Instagram sells all types of handmade jewelry. Lane Loney, the CEO, says how she started the business.
I kind of started off in quarantine, kind of just bored and, just learning things on my own. That's how most of the tricks I picked up from making jewelry has kind of come from. Most of it was me just being at home and picking up supplies, old jewelry, whatever I found, taking it apart and making it into something new that I liked. My favorite part is probably the packaging. I love the end result of my jewelry. It's a painstaking process of making everything. It's hard to do, but the end result is just so much better, and I get to see it whenever it's done. Seeing people wear my jewelry out in public, posting on stories, Instagram, any platform, it always makes me super happy to see it, and just the joy people get out of it, and the end results are my favorite part.
For more information, you can contact Lane Loney. For EagleAir TV, this has been Phoebe Gardner.
Boys swim is going swimmingly this year. Mariel Strobel shows us more.
The boys swim team has gotten bigger and better this year. Gavin Jessen says that he is excited to swim with people from all different levels.
The team, I just make it to state and just have a great time. People you usually don't get to see swim, people just trying it out. Everyone's at different levels. Like you got the people that have done swim like me for years, and you have people that have never done swim, so there's just different levels, which is fine, you know, everyone's different.
Coach Pete Hill says he is happy with how the team has improved this season.
The season's already started out fantastic, far over and improved what we had to go through last year with COVID.
Coach Pete says he is proud of the team in spite of all the changes.
Like the boys swim really, really well. They stepped up swimming well in things that they're not comfortable swimming because it's not a normal format for the meet. It's one of those chess games Nick and I play as the season goes on to see how the boys will do.
For EagleAir TV, this has been Mariel Strobel.
Make sure to go to nixajournalism.net to listen to the latest episode of the Will Evan podcast.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of EagleAir TV. We'll see you next time.
Good morning. What's up? I'm Reed.
And I'm Bryce.
And welcome to Fungi News. This week is a special week for announcements. Tell them why, Bryce.
Yes, sir. This week is the annual Backyard Brawl with the theme being USA.
Thank you, Kobe. Along with the game is the Tiger Roast on Thursday.
At the Tiger Roast, the first 300 students to bring 10 canned goods or $10 will get a t-shirt.
Our volleyball team has games on Saturday against Blue Springs South.
Speaking of Blue Springs, this Saturday our marching band's performing there.
Hey Bryce, do you know what next week is?
I'm not sure. Remind me.
It's Spirit Week!
Awesome! I love showing school spirit.
And now I think it's time for Tough Kid Questions. Oh yeah!
What is your opinion on the inflation of gas prices?
Maybe 5.
Do you know what gas is?
A tornado.
No.
30.
What do you think is causing the latest heat wave?
Because the sun has been getting closer to Earth and it makes a heat wave.
You want to take my ACT for me?
Punch the sun.
Punch the sun? That's what you're going to do about it? I mean, that's kind of mean. You don't want to try and reason with it first?
I'm going to punch it.
Punch it? Okay.
I think of ice cream.
Think of ice cream? I do too. All right. Oh my goodness.
How would you handle the wildfires in California?
I don't know.
What if we just got like a ginormous water balloon and held it over them and popped it?
Or we could just get a water hose.
That is smart. That's a better idea. I like that one.
Roast it with my marshmallows.
Make a bunch of s'mores.
Yeah.
What about making the biggest s'more ever?
It would make my belly fat.
Well, I'm already fat, kid, so let's go. What are your thoughts on the tropical storms in the southeastern United States?
Wait, a sandstorm?
Yeah, a sandstorm.
Oh, sandstorms. I've never seen one actually happen.
Yeah?
Never seen one.
Never seen one?
But I know what it is.
Know what it is.
What is the best hangout spot on this fine establishment?
Toilet.
Huh?
Toilet.
The toilet? I don't see a toilet out here, but okay.
Our own Daredevil Will here at Mathews Elementary. Come see him on Thursday mornings. Well, thank you for your time. You did awesome, buddy.
10 minutes of time!